How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Better question, how many elephants does Megamind have? I say at least 3, but no more than 3,000, okay? Okay, today we're gonna do one-step addition word problems. Meaning, we're gonna do some word problems that only have one step, one addition step. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this, okay? So let's say Susan has walked 2 miles to the east, okay? She's walked 2 miles east, okay? Now she starts walking north, and she walks 5 miles north. How many miles has she walked? Well, she's walked 2 miles east. Let's say, no, that's not east. We'll say this is east. And then she walks 5 miles north. See, that's north. Then, and they're just asking for how many miles she has walked in total, not in a specific direction, just in total. How many miles has she walked in total? Then we just add these two numbers up. We just do 5 plus 2, and that equals 7. Okay, so that was easy. Okay. Now, let's say a train, let's do another one. Let's say a train is traveling at 55 miles an hour. Okay. Then it slows down to about 20 miles an hour. Okay, so it was going first 55 miles an hour, and then it slowed down to 25 miles an hour. Okay, how many miles did it slow down? Okay, that's the question I'm asking now. How many miles did it slow down? From 55, it slowed down from 55 all the way to 25 miles. How many miles did it slow down? Okay, well, let's think about this. So they're asking for how many miles it slowed down. Well, if we start at 55 and we went down all the way to 25, then what we could do is just count a number line from 55 all the way to 25. If we had a number line, we could just count from that. But if we're counting down from a number all the way to another number, that's just subtracting. That's just taking the difference of these two numbers. For example, if I were to count down from 10 to, let's say, 5, I'd count down, I'd go 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. You know, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's just the same thing as saying, subtracting this number from this number. You just say 10 minus 5, that equals 5. So counting down from one number all the way to another number is the same thing as subtracting that number from the number you're going to count down to. So we can use the same principle here. From 55 miles to 25 miles, we can find the difference between those 2 miles to get the number. Let's do the vertical column subtraction. Ooh. Shoot. 5 minus 5 is 0. 5 minus 2 is 30. So we have 30. There we go. So the difference between the 55 miles and the 25 miles is 30. So that means that it slowed down by 30 miles to get down all the way to 25. Okay? Now let's do one more. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just realized it's supposed to do just about addition. That's fine. We can do differences too. Okay. Let's do one more addition problem. Let's say, Let's say I am an apple seller and I sell 14 apples today. And then the next day I sell 25 apples. How many apples have I sold in total? So I sold 14 apples one day. On another day I sold 25, I believe I said. I don't know, it's fine. We'll use 25. How many apples have I sold in total? Okay, so they're not asking for how many apples I've sold on a specific day, but just in total. So combining both of them. So we can just add up these two numbers Okay, we can just add up these two numbers to find the total amount of apples I've sold. Vertical column addition. Ooh, 5 plus 4 is 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the answer is 39. Oops. 39. That's it. Stay in school. Yeah.